hopefully this will work. Madam Chair, council members, thank you for hearing me tonight. We're all working off the CRMP and the October 25th staff report, so I will try not to repeat what others before me have said, but I may add some detail to some things that they have said. I want to speak on the inconsistency of this project with Rhode Island's energy policy. CRMP section 308D1G states that applicants must address consistency with federal and state energy policies. Rhode Island's State Energy Plan, the Energy 2035 Plan, or the SEP from 2015, and the Rhode Island Executive Climate Change Coordinating Council's June 2016 report on reducing greenhouse gas emissions, which takes its emissions, which takes its emissions target from the Resilient Rhode Island Act of 2014. Is that not slower? All right. That's what you notice. Rhode Island's State Energy Plan, the Energy 2035 Plan, also the SEP is what it's called, from 2015, and the Rhode Island Executive Climate Change Coordinating Council's June 2016 report on reducing greenhouse gas emissions, both of which I believe takes its emissions target from the Resilient Rhode Island Act of 2014. Both recommend that the state reduce its significant dependence on natural gas from all sources. National Grid's LNG proposal would...
You really have to slow down.
I'm sorry. I'm trying.
I can't take it down.
I'm sorry. I'll try to slow it down. National Grid's proposal would enable the opposite of this recommendation, enabling the storage, transport, and consumption of more fossil fuels whose burning produces greenhouse gases, and entrenching natural gas infrastructure and use within the state. Leaks in storage facilities and pipelines are also a source of the powerful greenhouse gas methane. Any failure of the facility's equipment or its methods of transporting natural gas, such as the gas leak in a National Grid, quote, take station, unquote, near Route 195 on March 29, 2017, is also inconsistent with Rhode Island's energy policies around reducing our dependency on fossil fuels and our contributions to climate change. The CRMP defines energy-related activities to include, in relevant part, all operations and structures in power generation, transfer and storage on a shoreline feature or its contiguous area or within tidal waters. Accordingly, this facility must demonstrate consistency with the requirements of section 300.8. The EC4, that's the Climate Change Coordinating Council, December 2016 emission reduction plan includes the following goals and policy recommendations relevant to this project. A reduction of greenhouse gas emissions of 10% from 1990 levels by 2020, and a reduction of 45% from 1990 levels by 2035. When I was looking up these points, I did not know about the plan to extend the life of the facility for 30 years. That would bring us up to almost 2050, and the emissions reductions targets would obviously be greater. These targets were set by the Resilient Rhode Island Act, as I said. Under business as usual conditions, Rhode Island was, as of December 2016, predicted to meet the 2020 reduction targets, but not the reduction targets for 2035 or beyond. Modeling results indicate that achieving the Resilient Rhode Island targets, especially the more advanced ones, quote, will require major changes to Rhode Island's energy economy, end of quotation. Also recommended in these policies are a 10% reduction by 2050 from 2014 in passenger vehicle and truck vehicle miles traveled BMT, which could contribute to meeting the Resilient Rhode Island greenhouse gas targets. The Rhode Island State Energy Plan, Energy 2035, states that Rhode Island's primary challenge is to move away from its heavy reliance on natural gas. And they also state, in order to decrease the electric sector carbon footprint further, Rhode Island must address supply-side greenhouse gas emissions via the displacement of fossil fuel generation by renewable energy generation. Governor Raimondo's 2017 commitment to the United States Climate Alliance, which upholds the Paris Accord and its emissions targets, is also incompatible with greater greenhouse gas consumption.
You have to slow down.
Governor Raimondo's commitment to the Paris Accord and its emissions targets is also incompatible with greater greenhouse gas consumption throughout Rhode Island and New England. National Grid's March 15th, 2017 draft resource report number 10 is referred to in the CRMC staff report as saying, it is expected that the option to take redelivery of LNG by truck will be used more frequently in the past. While in their October 31st, 2016 application, National Grid stated that constructing a liquefaction facility will reduce the need to truck LNG to the facility for storage. In the context of Rhode Island's energy policy, the increase in truck transport away from the facility for delivery to customers surely counteracts any greenhouse gas mitigation provided by a reduction in trucks delivering natural gas to the facility. I wanted to mention gas leaks, but I don't have time, so thank you very much. Please refuse this facility permission to be built.